And but one joke that I do remember is I hope I don't fuck this up. But it was like I lived in the Philippines and had a girlfriend there, and her friends didn't like me, and she texted me. She's like, "My friends think you're a pedophile," and I was like, "Pedophile? That's a pretty big word for a 12-year-old."
So this is in honor of our very good friend, Michael Van Kirk, who cannot be here tonight. My name is Mike Van Kirk. A little about myself. I've written for Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, Jon Stewart, just to name a few. But I'm not discouraged that none of these guys have responded, called me back, emailed. I decided to take all the money I've earned doing comedy and putting it in a savings account until I realized that you had to have a $10 minimum to open it. I got into comedy to make the ladies laugh. I figured they laughed a lot in bed with me. If I could get that to transfer to the stage, I'd be huge. Remember, folks, what happens in Reno can usually be cleared up with 13 cc's of penicillin. A woman recently plunged to her death at a Christian amusement park. Officials immediately closed the ride. Meet your maker. In related news, at a Six Flags on a ride, a cable wrapped around the legs of a woman and amputated both her feet. The park wanted to make amends by giving her a lifelong pass to the park. And that's so insensitive, because now she's too short to ride the rides. She's missing 2 feet. My sister was married 6 times, and it begs the question, what was groom number 6, what was going through his mind when he was on bended knee? It was either, I love this woman and we can work on it, make it work, or pretty sure she'll say yes. She sent me the invitation and I RSVP'd. I'll catch the next one. She sends me the wedding videos. I have the whole box set. With wedding number 7, I get the divorce bloopers and the outtakes reel for free. My friend got put in a psych ward because they thought he was crazy. It turned out he was sleep deprived. The voices kept him up at night. Every year they have the Burning Man festival in the desert and girls walk around naked, but it's $250 to get in. So I found a cheaper option on the internet. Not one girl showed up to Flaming Dude. My girlfriend told me every time she looks at the flowers I send her, she thinks of me. Turns out, I'm limp and wilted. I went to a hockey game in Phoenix. Yes, hell froze over. A player got 3 minutes in a penalty box for hooking. And that's why they don't have hockey in Nevada. Because hooking's legal and 3 minutes in a box sounds just about right. My mother says her memory isn't what it used to be. If that's true, then how does she know? I'm a romantic at heart. For instance, New Year's Eve, I went out without a date. The romantic inside of me thought I would find a beautiful woman, and at midnight, I would give her a passionate kiss. But folks, as the ball dropped, so did my standards. In related news, I think Paris Hilton would make a great girlfriend. I see her as a kind of gal that would give her boyfriend all of her affection. I had one woman who said her area would taste better and smell better if she was a vegetarian. I asked her if I could take a little taste test and if she would reciprocate. She said yes, and I said, well, I guess you're not a vegetarian. I said that joke one night and a woman asked if I knew that drinking pineapple juice would make a guy's stuff taste better. And I'm not a big fan of pineapple juice, so I figured sticking a Dole sticker to my balls is just as good. That sounds funny, I'm saying my balls. Where am I? I take the same stance on religion as I do on homosexuality. I don't care what you do as long as you don't shove it down my throat. Cancer treatments have given me the hairline of an 80-year-old man and a skin condition of a 13-year-old boy. I wouldn't be complaining if it gave me the knowledge of an 80-year-old man and the libido of a 13-year-old boy. So I have a tumor in my neck. Just God's way of saying, Mike, shut the hell up.
Bad jokes, man. I love you, and you're a great dude. And I forgot the Shania Twain cutout joke. Do you remember that one, Kinsey? He was talking about he lost his taste and he's going down on women. Well, he's been practicing, but all women smell like, or taste like cardboard boxes. I guess because my girlfriend's Shania Twain cutout. Something along those lines. Which was funny as fuck. Thank you, Mike, for that one. I always really like that one.
And Mike, if you're seeing this, this is my favorite Mike Van Kirk joke. Of course, Mike was suffering from cancer, and he took what was a negative, and he made light of it, he made humor, and I really like this one. He said, so as the cancer set in, all my skin was going gray, and all my hair was falling out, but not all of it, just a few. I had like 4 or 5 just long hairs, and I thought, okay, I can either shave off all my hair, or I could comb it over, walk around and go, my precious. Mike, thank you very much, man. You get better, all right? We love you. You have a good night. We love you, Mike. We're going to miss you, buddy. Good night, everybody.